Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. Welcome to day 8 of Grinchmas. If you don't know, I'm trying to do this thing where I upload 25 days straight or maybe 31 days straight. We'll see how it goes to celebrate December, because why not? I don't know. It's a thing people do on YouTube, so I'm doing it. And today we are doing, it's not a collaboration, but it is inspired by my dear friend Audra at home. So Audra gave me a little inside scoop about a video that she was working on that went up yesterday, which I will have linked in the description box, called The Power of 3. So this video is all about creators that I love, that I feel inspired by. I believe the inspiration for Audra came from kind of looking at your subscription box and constantly like making sure you like the people you're subscribed to, unsubscribing from channels you're not interested in, finding new channels, all of that good stuff. So like I said, I will have Audra's video linked in case you want more of a background from her perspective. If you are new here, if you have just stumbled across this video for whatever reason, welcome. Hi, my name is Emily. I love colorful makeup. I have a lot of opinions about makeup and social issues and everything in between. If you are inspired by that, if you like cute fat babes in general, you should go ahead and subscribe. That is my cat Tyrion meowing in the background. I don't want to do that take a second time because I am stumbling over my words, so we're just going to let him meow through that bit. That's my life. Welcome to it. So, okay. We got the silly introductions out of the way. You kind of know what we're getting into. I want to do one more little thank you shout out to another friend of mine, Sincerely Alex Makeup on Instagram, because her inspiration, her advice, her words of wisdom are what inspired today's makeup look. I had a pinky thing in mind, and then she mentioned, you know, yellow in her corner and all of this, and it was just like, we're gonna do it. So thank you, Alex, for that inspiration. She's quite a beautiful human being that does some amazing makeup looks on Instagram. You should go follow her. And the other that rolls right into the second kind of like shout out before we get into the meat of the video. Wow, I'm not Haita Louise posting, but that just rolled off my tongue. Sorry about that. Or not sorry. So the second shout out I wanted to give before I got into this, I just want to shout out every one of the small creators that are a part of the Legata Gang community. That is a community of people that kind of just like rose up from the ground together in this happy family around the live streams that Audrey and I have been doing twice a week for about 8 months now. 9 months? I don't know. Time flies. The community is full of so many amazing creators, and I struggle to try to figure out how to incorporate them all into this list because they are all really amazing people. So rather than try to fit them into other spots, I just wanted to give a shout out. I'm going to try to link everyone in the description box, and I hope you will go check them out because they are amazing, creative, generous, wonderful people like Mo and Faye and Feffy and Emily Original and Thorn and Yolanda Deeper Skin Tone and Nate Fashionatesta, and like I know there are other people that I'm not mentioning right now, but I'm gonna try to have as many people as I can linked in the description box. Okay, so LGG Love Fest out of the way. Aggressive Love Fest, that's our style. Now we're going to jump into the other categories. These have been designed or determined by Audra. First, in the power of 3, are 3 creators under 3,000 subscribers. Now, first of all, somebody that is part of the LGG crew but was also a creator before I don't know. They stuck out, and I wanted to mention them because they make me laugh hysterically, and that is Deja Vu. Deja is like it. Deja, you are fucking funny. Deja is hilarious. Deja does beauty content, but like also like their most recent video was just a really weird story about the Mandela effect, but like with Angelica Houston. I don't know. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So Deja, so much love to you, Deja. And then next we have Skye The Cloud. Skye is a pastel goblin. Skye is somebody that, like I said, adores pastel makeup. They have also been doing really fun and interesting looks over on Instagram and doing reels, and they are just like, there's something about them that like I want to like protect with every like bit of my soul. Like they just seem like a genuinely amazing person. Yeah, I don't know. I just like when I watch a video from Skye, I just want to be like in the cozy cloud of their essence, but also protecting them. This doesn't make any sense, but like if you go watch a video, you'll know. Also, I should scoot over so that I can have visuals over here. And Skye has under 2,000 subscribers, and I feel like that's an absolute shame. They talk a lot about indie makeup they're not gonna buy, like just they make beautiful looks. Okay, gushing over for now for Skye. When you know you should change your battery before you start filming, but you don't. Okay, we're back. So the next person I wanted to mention that I can just gush endlessly about is Mia of Mia's Virtual Vanity. Now, I am incorrect in that she just got over 3,000 subscribers with an amazing collab with Haita Louise Poston, speaking of. But Mia deserves so many more subscribers than that. Like, I just did a collab with her. I gushed kind of endlessly in that collab, but I just want to repeat, intelligent, hilarious, creative, like just perfection, just a perfect trio. She should have double the subscribers she has right now. Like, I will live and die by that. So if you like art inspired makeup, shopping your stash kind of content, just interesting commentary, particularly from Mia is Romanian, and it's really nice and honestly refreshing to be reminded that America is not a center of the world, and Mia really gives some good perspective on like being a makeup lover outside of the United States, and also perhaps maybe how some of the brands that are within the United States are kind of toxic to the beauty industry as a whole. So yes, so much love for Mia. If you haven't found Mia yet, like, please, just perfection. I'm sorry, I can't even articulate. Now, the next category we have is 3 under 30,000. The first person I wanted to mention, the person that just uploaded a tag that I need to do, LS. L has about 25k subscribers, 25,000 subscribers. And speaking of somebody that's just creative and intelligent, and I adore Elle. So Elle does these amazing she does a lot of amazing videos. Some of creating palettes that she wished, like she has a 8 e.l.f. bite-sized palettes I wished existed, where she creates like graphics to show palettes. She does these amazing like makeup research videos because she's a librarian, so she has researched like trademarks. She discovered the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette was happening like way before any of us knew, and posted about it, and then it all got like kind of leaked out. The exploring trademarks, her general perspective on new releases. There's just something about Elle, like the creativity. She is a blush draping queen, which also makes me so happy. again, I feel like Elle is one of those people. So, you know how I was describing Skye, where I'm like, when I watch a video, I just want to, like, protect, like, I feel a comfort being around them, but I also want to protect them. I feel that with Elle as well. I just want to, like, put this, like, protective barrier around Elle and be like, you're amazing, thrive. Okay, I don't know what my mood is tonight, but you get what you get. Another person under 30,000 subscribers that I wanted to talk about is Sarah, Better Off Red. Sarah is, okay, first of all, she does special effects makeup. So she's created like a she-devil, an awesome werewolf. She did a Moira Rose look, which Schitt's Creek, Catherine O'Hara, everything about that made me so happy. She also does True Crime, which is like true crime and makeup. I love that. I love true crime. That's one of those genres that I thought about doing at one point in time, but I have not. And also like vlogs and BoxyCharm videos and just all kinds of like review videos. I feel like, though, I just love her personality. I love her sense of humor. She's one of those people where, like, I watch her videos and I'm like, you have your shit together. Like, the quality looks great. Your, like, personality is on point. The looks are awesome. The reviews are solid. So, I really enjoy Better Off Red. And somebody else who, subscriber count, what the hell? Glitter Fallout. So, I had heard that name around before. But it wasn't until this year that I actually went and watched some of Linda's videos. And I was just like, hooked instantly. Linda is a badass motherfucker. Like, okay, first of all, just gonna have a crush moment. Linda's hair, fiery red, beautiful ombre hair, the style, the burning cat candle. Linda is just like hilarious, and you can tell is like feisty, does some great reviews. I'm not a subscription box person, but I really enjoy her BoxyCharm videos because she will go through, like, have her husband go through and tell her what she can and can't wear for makeup before using the BoxyCharm box. It's a personality thing. I just adore Linda's personality, and I think that, like, the reviews are solid. I think that for me it's always personality. That's always what keeps me coming back. So whether it's a vlog, like her celebrity video, her video full of stories about celebrities who she's met had me like so enraptured. I wanted to hear more. I just thank you to whoever told me about. I don't know what it was that pushed me over the edge to finally check out her channel, but I'm so glad I did, because damn, Glitter Fallout, Linda, you are fucking amazing. And also, you made me want the whole Beetlejuice melt collection, but staying strong. So then the next category, this is where I had to tweak it just a little bit. So in Audra's original list, the next category was 3 over 50,000. The more I kept looking at people who, like, I'm really excited about within these different categories, I kept coming back to this point of, like, I actually have more people that are in the 30 to 50 category than over 50, so I changed it to 3 over 30,000. So we have 3 under 30,000 and 3 over 30,000. Now, I never said this list was going to be original. I never said you weren't going to hear me talk about people I've talked about before. I tried to refresh it, but also I have my faves. And I had to mention Teresa. Teresa is Dead is, in some ways, she's been like a mentor to me with this YouTube shit. For real. I feel really lucky to have gotten to know her, like, as a friend, but also I love her sense of humor. Teresa's had a fucking weird life with some weird stories, and she doesn't even have to be talking about her, like, some big dramatic story, but just talking about her life in general, I adore. The chemistry that she has with her husband, Alex, the most entertaining thing that I have seen in a really long time. So, like, mail times, especially because sometimes Alex will just be off camera, like shooting the shit with her. We do new makeup nonsense bingo videos in collaboration together. Those are always hilarious to watch because while I am oftentimes the anti-haul queen in those videos, hating on everything, it's funny to sometimes watch Teresa and be like, you are interested in that? What is going on? Anyway, she's a friend, but I also really just still have been loving her videos over the years, and I'm so excited to see her growth. I remember a year ago, before we couldn't go out into the world, going and celebrating 10,000 and 11,000 subscribers for her, and a year later she's at over 40,000 subscribers. So fuck yeah, I'm so excited for you, Teresa. I'm so excited to have more weird, fat, amazing people on the internet, and I'm also happy to have more weird people on the internet as a whole, but like, weird fat babes unite. I cannot figure out how long I have been following Abby Williamson, but I adore Abby. Abby is over 50k. She's at 58,000 subscribers. I always struggle with saying like that number, the way the numbers go together. Anyway, I know that she gets a ton of love on our anti-hauls, and they are great, but every video I just adore. I love Abby's personality, like looking back at old videos, even looking back at like her breakdown of popular makeup from certain years I think she started, just chatty get ready with me's, her makeup style, her clothing style, her home aesthetic, everything is just like goals. And I mean, it's been years that I've watched Abby, because I remember her being stuck at like 8,000 subscribers, and then her being, I think, stuck at like 13,000 subscribers, and I was like, why the fuck aren't more people watching this person? And now she's up to over 50,000 subscribers, which is fucking amazing. And I'm literally looking through her videos, and I'm like, there's not a video that I've not, like, that I'm just like, fuck yeah, like, sketchy sponsorship emails, anti-hauls, current favorites, looking back at old favorites, chatty get ready with me's, being basic for 18 minutes. I'm so, like, I found some cool people pretty early on in being on YouTube, like, as a viewer, and I'm really happy that Abby is one of those people. Now, somebody that I've really, like, come to appreciate in the last year, especially I feel like the last 6 months, Kelsey Brianna J. Kelsey is an amazing human being. Kelsey has 55,000 subscribers, and Kelsey is like one of the luxury queens. Like, she reviews makeup that I just don't, not my budget. I don't know if it ever will be. But the thing that I have loved finding out about Kelsey over the last couple of months is that I kind of knew this, but it's come out more, like, she has been a makeup artist for years. She has been into makeup since she was like a child. She knows her shit, and the thing that I have loved seeing in, like I said, in the last, I'm gonna say 6 months, she has come around to not being shy about saying, no, I know what I'm talking about, so please don't, like, talk down to me in the comments or question my perspective. Like, she will critically review a release that a lot of other people are kind of pussyfooting around. Like, she will say, no, it's not worth it. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, everyone else is shit at reviewing. I'm just saying that she is not, like, willing, or she is not afraid to be herself and say what she needs to say. She is one of those people that, like, as soon as she tries a product, she knows if she likes it or not. Not everyone's gonna love that kind of reviewer. I dig it because sometimes I'm just watching to enjoy her personality, and other times I'm like, if Kelsey doesn't like it, that's a big sign for me that I don't need it. I've loved getting to kind of know her more. She's doing more live streams. She hung out in one of our live streams, which was really, really sweet of her, with Audra and I. So, like, I like that she's been showing more. I've been getting more of her personality over the last year, and that's made me more excited as a viewer. So we did 3 over 30,000. Now we have 3 creators over 70,000 subscribers. Now, top of the list, no questions, the fancy face. Tina is a pro. Tina has been doing the YouTube thing for years. She knows her shit. She is a makeup collector. I'm gonna call her a makeup historian because she has like makeup for, I don't want to say makeup for days, but it's like she has everything. She has collected all of these different collections, all these different things. She is at 98,000 subscribers. She should be way over 100,000 subscribers, y'all. Like, anybody that's watching me that's not subscribed to her, please go check her out. She does like palette creation videos. She will swatch all of her like one brand single shadows. She's done this whole series of fucking amazing like brands I broke up with, or brands I had a one night stand with, like all of these just like really fun themed videos just talking about like brands and kind of relationship with a brand. I really enjoy that because I like talking about makeup, and I'm like, okay, if her opinion about a brand has changed, I want to hear it because she has been around for a while. So it's like, yes, I hear you, Tina. I'm listening, taking notes. Like, that's my response. Again, she is one of those people that is not shy about her opinion. If she doesn't like something, if she doesn't think you should buy it, if she, like, when you could go into the stores, her shopping block, where she would go in and swatch things and talk and take footage and then also talk about it, like, in, like, with this big edited video, was super helpful because she would be like, I swatched it, it looks like shit, like, I'm not gonna buy it, or I swatched it, it's kind of tempting, let's see. I adore Tina. I think that, like I said, she deserves double or triple the subscribers that she has. She is creative, she is on the fucking ball, uploading so many videos. Speaking of somebody that's on the ball and uploading a lot, Kinky Sweat, my official makeup siren. Alicia has shown me how really high quality footage, really high quality lighting and camera is not just like, she's bringing that quality to beauty content. So she has under 80,000 subscribers. Again, should be more. She just announced a collaboration both with Eason Brushes and Aliens of Brooklyn, a brand that she has like rocked for ages. I'm excited. I got some things from the Alien of Brooklyn collaboration. I'm excited. Congratulations. But Alicia, not only, okay, she is a makeup siren. She can put anything on, and like the way she applies it, the way she talks about it, the quality of her camera, her lighting, her editing, she can make you want anything. But the thing that I really adore about her is she has this like personality that's both kind of like weird and quirky. She's a little peppy too. She just loves makeup, but she's also very realistic about like, okay, we don't all have the money to buy everything. So if I'm showing you something, like, don't feel like you have to buy it. Like, buy it if you want it. I like it or I don't like it, or this is what it looks like, or whatever, this is how it applies. But I think she's like an equal opportunity makeup lover, because I know she loves indie, she loves luxury and high-end and I think I guess you could say mid-range too. She's a nail polish enthusiast and like wears so many different like indie nail polish brands. Also, Alicia has been one of the most generous people with her live streams in the way she like communicates with the community. I know that I have a bias because she has mentioned me, but anytime she has a creator in her live chat, if she knows they are a creator, she will shout them out if she sees their comment. She will link your channel in her description box because you were in her live chat. it's a big thing in terms of effort, but at the same time it's a small thing in terms of it's like no skin off her back. But her doing it sets this example. It like constantly reminds me that generosity in these situations is free. Like taking the time to note down who was here and then link them, that does take time, that does take effort, but it's also like this way to just like support and help the community. And it like makes me happy. It makes my heart swell every time I see her and other creators doing things like that, because nobody has to do that, but doing it is such a wonderful gesture. So I have a lot of love and appreciation for Alicia. Okay, now a person who like I could watch talk about almost anything is Nisha Pisa. So Nisha has over 80,000 subscribers, which I actually did not realize that. Nisha's window shopping videos, the way in which she talks about the clothing featured there makes me so happy, because she will call out the weird things that these brands are doing, especially with plus size fashion, and I'm just like, yes, thank you. Why does it have to be that way? Her appreciation of like different plus size models, knowing them by name, I'm like, yes, please. Her skits, her sense of humor, her makeup, like just having fun with it. I love, she does this thing where she will do one eye and get tipsy and try to do the second eye to match it. When she deep dives into her old tumblers and looks back, like I love her sense of humor. Okay, so that is my 3 over 70,000 list. Now we have three commentary creators. So let's talk about dishwashing liquid. I don't remember how I found this account, but she is just fucking hilarious. Like somewhere between commentary and humor is what I think of dishwashing liquid. My brain has like broken of like what else to say besides that. I think that she is fucking hilarious, and I don't watch every one of her videos because sometimes she'll talk about people that I don't care about. But there is something about her sense of humor that's just like just weird enough that it keeps me coming back. I don't know. That's all I really have for. Yeah, I'm a fan. Now another commentary person to mention is Sharita Explains It All. Sharita is just one of those people that like I could listen to talk about any topic. I am fascinated by her cheerleading background and like when she tells stories about that, but also when she has like reply, like her response to like Tana Mongo's apology, her like random dollar store hauls. I love when she'll talk about like things she's doing in her home with things that she got. I really love when she's been doing these live streams. She'll do like Friday night live streams with another person and just kind of like go through the week in terms of shit that's been going on. Yeah, I just really like her personality. With commentary channels, it's hard for me to have a lot of like input or perspective. I just really like her personality. I like what Sharita talks about. I like her perspective. I like people that she has on her channel to talk about things with. And the last one is a bit of a throwback. The last commentary channel I wanted to mention, and that is Beauty with Ashley. Now, I think she's come back a little bit recently with the whole Amanda Ensing stuff, but Ashley's coverage of MLMs and like fucking insurance fraud or whatever one of the couple of Karens were doing like last year, Ashley's coverage of multi-level marketing, like, fuck-ups and their toxic behavior and what they're trying to do and how they're trying to manipulate people, which is just chef's kiss, like, perfect. She just doesn't take any shit, and she's like researches. There's just one like pair of MLM Huns that have literally were like, I'm gonna say child care fraud, child insurance fraud. I'm not sure what it was exactly, but anyway, I really love her MLM coverage, and that's like the reason why I keep, every time she pops up, I'm like, yes, I want to see it. I want to watch. We have 3 non-beauty creators. So, first of all, I just want to quickly mention Sola El Wali being on Binging with Babish. Oh, it's not Binging with Babish. It's Babish Culinary Universe. But Stump Sola, I have a very high appreciation for Sola. But Stump Sola is just, I adore it because I feel like she is leaning into her full weird in a way that I think it's the most full weird that you will see in terms of a culinary space. And I love the challenges. The stuff she makes actually looks good. She did a whole like Thanksgiving in space episode, but like everything she made was delicious, and then she freeze dried it all. But I was like, but I just want all the food she made, period. I don't even care about the stumping part. But then it looked really fucking good, even freeze dried. Like, what? So yes, Sola is an icon and deserves all of the respect and all of the shows. So one person that I almost included in commentary, but I felt like is even more than commentary, is T, Nappy Haita Louise. So T does do commentary in terms of like social commentary, what's going on in the world. She also does some hair care videos, some beauty videos, and I've been lucky to become like friends of T's over this year. But before that and now, I have just enjoyed her videos. I enjoy her perspective. I think that she has like appreciation for beauty, and whenever she lets it kind of shine, I like seeing it. I know that's not what pays the bills and it's not what gets the most views, but I always like seeing it. I'll watch her hair care videos because I'm just like, I want to hang out with T. I don't really care what you talk about, but just everything you would consider commentary, I really, really enjoy, because she actually started helping me really think about the idea of like, what if I moved out of this country? Before this year, it seemed both kind of like a dream and a joke, but the way T has talked about Project Exodus over the last couple of months and helping give actionable steps and resources of how to do it, how feasible, all of those things, like, has been really, really lovely, because it's helping me take something that seemed like a grand idea and figuring out, okay, where would I start with this? But a lot of the bullshit that's going on in this country, T talks about it. T is intelligent, funny, snarky, kind, all the good shit. Oh, the last non-beauty channel that's also snarky, intelligent, kind, amazing, Sis Haven Podcast. So this is a podcast hosted by Yanni Rowe and Yolanda Deeper Skin Tone, who I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. This podcast, it's hosted on YouTube, so it's a video, but you could also just listen. They have 5 episodes out. It's just the two of them together, such a delight. A true delight to listen to. They are friends that have formed, I think, kind of sort of out of Legata Gang. I'm saying kind of sort of because I don't want to be like, well, I mean, it exists because of LGG, but like, I'm so happy that they're doing this podcast, because I've seen them bicker, like friendly bicker in the chat for months, and I was like, y'all are like fire together. You are so funny and like kind of the perfect match for each other. So it's just such a good podcast. Like, they've talked about astrology and music and life and friendships and family and struggle love, and like every topic I'm so excited to listen to and hear their perspective. And I'm happy people are doing the thing. They are doing the things. And Sis Haven is a really fucking good conversation every time. So I really love that. Especially if you're looking for like longer form, over an hour, something you can turn on and just listen to while you're doing other things, but also stay enthralled and interested. That's it. So the last on the list, the last power of three, are 3 wishful collaborations. So the first person I want to mention holds a really dear place in my heart. Vintager Tacky, also known as Cora Diane. Cora was the very first person I found on YouTube. Like, the first beauty person I found. It was the first person I subscribed to, from my knowledge. Like, the universe was like, oh, you found YouTube back in, I don't know, was it 2013, 2010? Now I don't remember how long it's been, but it's like, oh, you found YouTube? Let's sit you in front of a fat, colorful person. Let's sit you in front of a fat woman who wears colorful makeup and calls herself vintage or tacky. Like, that is the universe saying, you wanted something? Here you go. Because that, like, Cora has just been a constant inspiration. And this last year, she's been less active on YouTube, but came back recently, had a long video about things going on, and I feel a lot, like, I felt a lot of emotions watching that video. I'm very, very glad she's back, but I also know that coming back comes with a lot of challenges. She has over 400,000, she has 400,000 subscribers, and that video definitely made me think about the struggles that come with being a fat woman in the beauty space, and just the realities of it. And I know that, you know, the years that she's been doing this, it's not the same as it is right now, but the video was like, it was a reality check, but not in a depressing way. It was just interesting to see some things kind of confirmed. I just adore Cora. I love her style, both fashion and makeup. I think that she's just such a kind, amazing soul, and I want the world for her. But I would love to collaborate with Cora, because she's been a fucking inspiration. I actually had the opportunity to meet her in person. She did a little meetup in Brooklyn years back when she was here. The Sephora in Brooklyn, and like I got there a little late, but we hung out for a little bit and with a couple of people, and it was just, I don't know, she's just somebody that, like, I'm so happy that that's how I found YouTube, and I wouldn't be here right now doing videos without her. So that's a big one, and I just got all emotional. So let's talk about, you know what? Okay, let's just go right into it. Another person who's doing videos on YouTube, who is also an inspiration, is Fat Girl Flo. And Fat Girl Flo and Carissa and her partner Jay, they are just, like, just kind, amazing people. I've never wanted to live in Kansas in my life, but sometimes seeing them and the life they live makes me reconsider it. And I really love the kinds of videos that she does on YouTube. I'm not as much of a fashion person, but, like, I would not be against getting into that world, or just the talking about life stuff. yeah, I adore Carissa, and I love what she's doing on Instagram and on YouTube, and I would love to collaborate. And then another person, actually, that I think I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, that I also have a fondness for, and whose content I really like, is Haita Louise Posted, and I would love to collaborate with Hannah. Hannah's overhead videos are just pure goals. Like, aesthetically, just everything about it, like, makes my soul happy, and it makes me, like, it inspires me to get better with the setup, the lighting, everything whenever I do overhead videos. Yeah, so that in particular, I feel like I I don't feel like I'm quite up to the Hannah quality, but it's inspiring, always inspiring, and I don't know. It's interesting to see her story progress over the course of 2020, and I would just love to collaborate. I'm bad at coming up with collaboration ideas, but I would love to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because now I'm completely in my feelings about all of this in all the best ways. This was really fun to just talk about creators that I feel good things about, and maybe I will do this every so often, maybe once a year. We'll see. It's been interesting this year to see my subscription box shift. So perhaps this is another way to track, like, subtle or not so subtle shifts in my subscription feed. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe, follow along with my colorful shenanigans. Definitely go check out everyone that I talked about, especially if any of them you've never heard of before. Check out the LGG creators, and maybe go drop some hints to some of my wishful collabs that somebody is out there talking about them. Okay, I feel really awkward, so I'm gonna go now. But thank you so much for following along with... Oh, wait. Oh, I was about to close this out, but I also wanted to say there is the video that's coming up tomorrow. The person... I might be collaborating with somebody that would have been on my wishful collab list, but now I'm collaborating with them. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Grinchmas Day 9. Yay! Or if you're watching this at a later date, check out Grinchmas Day 9 if you haven't already. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. Hopefully I will see you, like I said, hopefully I will see you tomorrow, or real soon. Bye, friends.